watched the story fade to gray. Every word we said slipped away. I thought I knew how it would be, but the ending was meant to surprise me. I held your hand in silence, but the moment left no trace. Every glance felt timeless, then vanished without a place. I traced the echoes of your laugh in rooms that now feel too vast. Every step you took away left my heart behind to stay. I tried to catch the falling light of what we almost knew, but I was too late again to hold on to me and you. I fell for the ending, even though I knew the line. I gave my heart completely right before it said goodbye. I stayed in the moment, though it slipped through my hands. I fell for the ending and still can't understand. If love is just a story, why do I remember the pain? Every chapter closed too early, but the feeling still remains. I wasn't ready for the curtain, I wasn't ready to let go. Yet here I am replaying every scene I used to know. I fell for the ending, even though I saw it coming. I gave my all too quickly, before the credits were running. I stayed in the moment, though it passed me by again, and I'll fall for it again. We danced on the edges of a quiet night, laughing at nothing, holding too tight. Every glance was a spark that burned too fast. I thought this feeling was made to last, but shadows grew in the spaces between, and I felt the truth behind the scene. I tried to hold on to every word you said, but the moment slipped like sand through my hand. Every heartbeat warned me of the end. Still I stayed, still I played. This was love that never repeated, a song that played once and then was gone. Every note I kept is still beating in a rhythm you didn't move on. I gave it all, I let it remain. But some love comes only once, like rain. fragile hope that disappeared. I see a shadow in every door, a memory I can't ignore. This was love that never repeated, a song that played once and then was gone. Every note I kept is still beating in a rhythm you didn't move on. I gave it all, I let it remain. But some love comes only once, like rain. Maybe we were meant to return, maybe it's a lesson we had to learn. Some hearts only meet for a fleeting time, a fleeting verse in a lasting rhyme. I'll treasure it, though it slipped away. A single flame that couldn't stay. This was love that never repeated, a melody I'm alone. Every heartbeat still feels completed by a song that once was our own. I gave you it all, I let it remain. Some love comes only once, like rain. Like rain. I watched you from across the room, the words you left unsaid. Every glance was a confession, every pause filled with dread. I stayed in the quiet corners when no one else could see how my heart was reaching for you in a silent plea. You walk through life like a shadow, never knowing what I felt. I traced the moments that we missed, the times our hearts just knelt. I held my breath when you were near, never dared to speak. The love I carried in the stillness was stronger than I could keep. I felt the tension rising, every second stretched too long. If only you had noticed the place where you belong. I loved you in the silence when no one else could hear. I loved you in the shadows when the world disappeared. Every heartbeat, every whisper, every look that went unshown. I loved you in the silence where our hearts were alone. If love is measured in the quiet, then I've loved more than you know. Every untold word, every hidden glance, every time I let it show. Now the echoes are consuming me, I can't hide or run. I loved you in the silence. even after we were dead. Loved you in the silence, still in the quiet. I still love you in the silence. I hear your voice in empty rooms, in echoes of the rain. Every corner holds your shadow and whispers your name. I keep turning to the moments where we almost stayed. But every step I take alone, your goodbye still plays. The chords keep climbing higher, every memory in tune. I reach for what's no longer there and find it gone too soon. Your goodbye still plays in the soundtrack of my days. Every heartbeat, every phrase rewinds in endless ways. I can't mute the silence or fast forward the pain. No matter where I go, your goodbye still plays. Now the city hums around me, but your melody remains. A song I never wanted, but one I can't erase. I see us in the reflections of lights I used to know. I was learning how to let you go, but the music won't let go. Your goodbye still plays in the soundtrack of my life. Every echo pulls me closer, every note a knife. I try to close the record and step into the day, but wherever I turn, your goodbye still plays. If love is more than endings, if hearts can truly stay, why does your memory linger in every song I play? I was ready for the silence, but it won't let me fade. I keep dancing in the echoes. Your goodbye still plays through the highs and the lows. Every rhythm, every line keeps replaying what I know. I try to find the ending, but it's woven in my veins. No matter where I go, your goodbye still plays. Still in my ears, still in my heart. Your goodbye I never sang the easy parts when you were listening. I showed you where my voice would break, not where it learned to win. I let you hear the shaky nights, the doubts I couldn't hide. I didn't raise my volume, I just let you inside. You heard me when I whispered truth between the words I chose. I trusted you with every fear, I never let them know. You held the silence carefully, like it was something rare. I thought you understood the weight of what I shared. I gave you my low notes, the parts I don't play loud. I gave you all the quiet I never sing out proud. I didn't bring the highlights or dress it up in hope. I gave you my low notes. If love is more than harmony, if it's truth without a show, then you knew me better than anyone I know. I wasn't trying to impress you, I was trying to be close. I gave you my low notes, every crack and tone, every place my voice would fall when I was alone. If you ever hear this song when the world feels slow, remember I gave you my low notes. Still singing softly in a lower tone. I was standing where the lights go out, waiting on a sign to stay. Every road felt like it led to you, but you were walking the other way. I gave my heart 1,000 chances to believe in what we were, but hope kept missing the timing every time I heard your words. I felt it building in the silence like a drop before the fall. I was reaching for your shadow, you were never there at all. This was a love that didn't find me. I was right here all along. I was calling through the noise, but you never heard my song. I gave you everything in me, still you slipped right through. Yeah, this was love that didn't find me. When it found you, now your ghost lives in the rhythm of the nights I can't escape. Every beat reminds my heart of the shape you couldn't take. I mistook your distance for fate, thought time was on our side, but love kept missing my direction every time you passed me by. This was a love that didn't find me. I was screaming in the dark, I was closer than you noticed, but you never felt my heart. I stayed open, I stayed hoping you were already through. Yeah, this was love that didn't find me. felt normal until you spoke, like nothing was about to break. And silence leaned between us both, and everything began to shake. Your eyes avoided my light truth, with something you couldn't share. The moment you said goodbye, the room forgot how to breathe. It said, your goodbye changed the air. I felt it everywhere. I stayed standing where we were, like time I rewind again. Every word you didn't say was louder than the end. I watched the future disappear right in front of me. You walked out lighter than before. I stayed with the gravity. I felt the pressure building, every heartbeat out of place, like love was losing oxygen in the space you'd vacate. Nothing felt the same. You left without a sound, but everything was there the second you said goodbye. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Your goodbye changed the air. If I had known that one word would undo who I am, no longer there. Your goodbye changed the air. Chest still heavy when I breathe. Every room remembers you, even when I can't leave. I learned to let it clear. I learned how to repair, but I'll always feel the moment your goodbye changed the air. Change the air. Still breathing you. Can you hear me? I said your name into the dark, like it might answer me. I gave you all the quiet parts you never seemed to see. I stood right in the open with my heart unguarded bare, but every word I sent your way just disappeared in air. This was love that didn't echo back. I called but you were gone. I gave you more than I could hold. You barely heard the sound. I kept believing if I stayed you'd finally react, but I was loving in the silence, love that didn't echo back. I mistook your distance for fear, thought time would change your mind. between the empty lines that were never mine. You listened but you never heard. You stayed but never felt. I was shouting from the inside. You were someone else. Now the truth is getting louder. Every step I take alone. I was waiting for an answer from a heart that wasn't home. If loving you was all I knew, I'd still have done the same. But I can't keep calling out when only I remain. Now the silence has a meaning and it's cutting through the dark. I didn't lose my voice in loving you, I lost you from the start. This was love that didn't echo back. No matter how I tried, I gave you every piece of me. You let it pass you by. Now I'm learning how to listen to the truth I couldn't hear. I was loving in the silence while you disappeared. Echo if it won't come back to me, love that didn't echo back. The door was half open, the night breathing in. Your voice said it's over, but my heart said wait. I traced every line of your face in the dim, like memory might soften the ache. I knew if I turned first, I'd never be brave enough to remember you whole. Your shadow leaned heavy against the wall, like it didn't want to leave either. I counted the seconds between it all, every breath made it harder. You said we'd be fine, we'd find our own way, but I needed one moment to stay. So I stayed for the last look, let it burn into me. One quiet second of who we used to be. I didn't ask for forever, I just needed the truth. So I stayed for the last look of you. And it stayed in my heart. I finally turned away, but I still see you. I stay. lights were low, the stage was set, but we were waiting on the line. Every word stuck in our chests like it arrived to be behind. I felt the moment holding still, like breath before the truth breaks through. You looked at me like you knew it too. If we'd spoken just a second sooner, if fear had stepped aside, we would have met in the middle before the moment passed us by. This was a love that missed its cue. Right song, wrong time to play. We were ready for the truth, but it came too late. Now the echoes all that's left of everything we knew. Yeah, this was love that missed its cue. Now I see you in the crowd of every place I used to be. You moved on without a sound. I stayed with what we couldn't say. We were reading different scripts in the same unfinished scene. I kept waiting for your signal. You were already leaving. This was a love that missed its cue, caught between the truth and fear. We were closer than we knew, but the moment disappeared. Now I'm standing in the light, wondering what we could do. Yeah, this was love that missed its cue. Missed its cue. Missed its cue. If time had had a mercy, if courage found its way, would we still be here tonight? Or was this always fate? This was love that missed its cue, but it never missed my heart. Every almost every you still tearing me apart. Maybe in another life we know what to do. Till then I'll hold the memory of love that missed its cue. Missed its cue, but not its I'm still here. I'm still here. The night we broke was quiet, like the world held its breath. Your words landed gently, but they still made a mess. We stood in the doorway, neither willing to move, like leaving and losing something we never proved. Your jacket hung on the silence, your key still knew the floor. I kept every small habit, like you'd walk in once more. You said love shouldn't hurt this way, like pain meant we were wrong. But I believed in the feeling, even when you were gone. I felt the ground give away when you turned and let it fall. You kept walking forward, I stayed with it all. I stayed where love fell, in the space you left behind, where your name still echoes like it's calling mine. You chose the Maybe leaving was brave, but someone had to remember the promises we made. I held on to the meaning when the moment was gone. You survived the ending, I survived holding on. I stayed where love fell when the future turned away. In the quiet wreckage of what we couldn't save, you found a new beginning. I learned how to heal, but part of me is still there. I stayed where love fell. Still standing, still feeling where love fell. We were quiet in a crowded room, saying everything without a sound. Your eyes were somewhere far away, while mine were trying to hold us down. I felt the distance growing closer every time you said my name. Like love was slipping through our fingers, frame by frame. I stayed when the colors started running, when the picture wasn't clear. I knew the ending was coming, but I needed you here. I loved you in the fade, when the light was almost gone, when the truth was getting heavy, but I still held on. You were already drifting, I was begging you to stay. I loved you in the fade. Now I see us in reflection of a life we didn't choose. You were learning how to leave, I was learning how to lose. Every promise turned to silence, every touch began to change. You walked into the future, I stayed in yesterday. I loved you in the fade, when the moment slipped away, when forever felt uncertain, but my heart wouldn't change. You let go in the shadows, I called out your name. I loved you in the fade. If loving you was the last thing I was ever meant to do, I'd still choose every second that I spent with you. Now the screen is going dark, but the feeling remains. Some loves don't end in fire, they fade. I loved you in the fade, with the truth in my hands, when the story lost its color, but I still believed in us. You were gone before the ending, I was calling your name. I loved you in the fade. You said my name like it was over, like you practiced letting go. Your eyes were already somewhere, I was the last to know. I felt the distance in your silence long before you walked away. Every smile was just a warning of the words you couldn't say. I felt it coming in the quiet, like a storm behind your eyes. One step closer to the truth, 1 second from goodbye. Your goodbye cut slowly, didn't hit me all at once. Every beat was breaking, every breath I couldn't stop. You didn't leave me screaming, you let me fall apart. Your goodbye cut slowly, straight through my heart. Now your ghost lives in the rhythm of the songs we used to play. I replay the moment endlessly, trying to change your mind too late. You walked out like it was easy, like we didn't mean a thing. But I'm still stuck inside the echo of the promise you didn't keep. Your goodbye cut slowly, like a knife in candlelight, soft enough to fool me, sharp enough to change my life. You didn't crash and burn it, you let it tear me apart. Your goodbye cut slowly, straight through my heart. Slowly, but it finished me tonight. Now the truth is hitting harder in the strobe of flashing lights. I'm stronger in the wreckage, but I still feel the scar. Your goodbye cut slowly, and it changed who we are. We were always on the edge of something, never sure which way to fall. Every promise felt like maybe, every silence said it all. You'd reach for me, then pull away, like staying scared you more. I learned how to wait in moments that you couldn't stay in for. We were almost, but never steady, a love that never settled. We kept moving in slow circles, calling chaos being free. Every goodbye felt temporary, like you'd come right back to me. I held space for all your doubts, you held doors half open wide. We were standing in between, letting certainty slide. I felt the ground start shaking every time you You were my unfinished answer, my love that never settled in. We were almost forever, but never meant to stay. I built a home inside your heart. You were already on your way. I won't regret the giving, even if it hurt like hell, 'cause I felt something real with you, even if it never settled, still feels real. Even now, love that never settled. I'm fine. I learned how to smile in photographs, like nothing ever broke. I say your name like it's just a word, but my hands still shake, my voice still chokes. I walk past places we once were, like they don't remember us. But every street light knows the truth, every shadow knows too much. Your name still shakes me every time it's said out loud. It hits me like a memory I never learned to shut down. I act like I'm okay, like it doesn't pull me under, but your name still shakes me like distant thunder. I told myself that time would heal, that love would fade to gray, but some hearts don't forget the shape of what they gave away. I see your face in crowded rooms, in moments I can't outrun. You were never just a chapter, you were the one. I built these walls so high and strong, still one word tears them down. I hear it once, I'm right back there with you, with us right now. If loving you was my mistake, I'd make it every time. I'd still choose you, I'd still fall across every life. Now the truth is crashing through me like waves I can't outrun. I lost you once, but I never won. Your name still shakes me, even after all this time. It echoes in my heartbeat like a fault line in my mind. I've learned how to survive, but I never learned to forget. Your name still shakes me, and it always will, I guess. Shakes me, breaks me, just a name that still shakes me. The room feels wider since you left, like echoes learned your name. I talk to walls, I talk to time, but nothing answers back the same. Your sweater still on the chair, like you might come back through the door. I breathe you in and let you go, still wanting more. Every night falls way too loud without your voice nearby. I count the seconds in the dark just to feel the hours pass me by. I learned how silence bends when it's holding something true, and every quiet thought I have leads me back to you. Your absence sounds like rain, soft but everywhere. It falls on all the things we said we'd always share. I try to say your name, but it fades before I can. Your absence sounds like rain on who I am. I let it wash again. Your absence sounds like rain that never ends. I'm standing in the quiet, letting it fall. After all, we were standing on opposite sides of words we were too afraid to say. Every glance felt loaded with truth, but we kept turning our eyes away. The timing was cruel, the feeling was right, but fear was louder than love that night. I felt it coming, the chance slipping by, like a door closing quiet right in our eyes. If I'd spoken sooner, if you'd stayed one more beat. This was love that missed its moment, right place, wrong time to fall. We were closer than we noticed, but we never reached it all. Now the echoes what remains like a bruise under the scars. We were writing different endings in the same unfinished song. This was a love that missed its moment, caught between stay and go. We were seconds from devotion, but the clock was moving slow. Now I'm living with the space where your heart should have been. Yeah, this was a love that missed its moment, but it still feels permanent. Missed its moment, still holding on. If timing wasn't cruel, if courage had a voice, would you be here beside me? Or did we make our choice? Now the drop hits like the truth. We were real, just too late. This was a love that missed its moment, but it never missed my heart. I still feel it when the lights go down, when the silence starts. Maybe somewhere down the line we'll find what we couldn't then. Till that day I'll hold the memory of love that missed its moment, missed its moment, but not its meaning. Stay just a second longer. The city lights were breathing slow on a street we almost own. Your shadow danced beside my own, but somehow felt alone. We talked in half-finished lines, like we were scared of truth. Every silence said your name, every breath said you. Your hands were shaking when you laughed, like you already knew that love was turning fragile. In the space we walked through, I watched you pull your heart away. An inch at a time, I was counting every moment you were losing your mind. I felt it in the quiet, right before you spoke. Time was barely moving, then everything broke. We broke between heartbeats in the moment before goodbye, when love was still breathing, but afraid to survive. You didn't leave all at once, you slipped out unseen. We broke between heartbeats, somewhere in between. If I had known the ending was hiding in your eyes, I would have held you harder, I would have stopped the time. Now every sound reminds me of what we used to be, a love that didn't shatter, it just quietly ceased. We broke between heartbeats, not in anger or flame, just a slow realization that love couldn't stay the same. You're gone, but not completely. You still live in me. We broke between heartbeats, where forever used to be. Ooh. We were standing at the edge of summer. Time was breathing softer when you smiled. Every word you said felt undercover, like the world was frozen for a while. I memorized the way you looked at me, like nothing else was real that night. I should have known the quiet was a warning. The moments don't last just because they're gold. I felt the ending forming, but I held on. I held on. I loved you in slow motion, every second falling hard, watching us in perfect focus while the rest of life moved dark. I didn't see the break coming, I didn't hear goodbye. I loved you in slow motion while you were passing by. Now your name is just an echo in the places we would go. I replay us like a movie, frame by frame, too much to know. You were already letting go, I was learning how to stay. I was counting every heartbeat, you were counting down the days. I was holding on to maybes, you were halfway on your way. I loved you in slow motion, every touch, every scar, trying to keep the moment open while you closed the door on us. I didn't see the break coming, I didn't read the signs. I loved you in slow motion, in motion, right? If I could stop the clock from turning, I'd stay right where we were, before the silence started hurting, before love lost its nerve. Now I'm learning what it means to love alone in time. I loved you in slow motion, gave you all I had to give. I was living every moment like forever's how we'd live. Now the memory's still moving, but you're already gone. I loved you in slow motion, and the moment's done. Still loving you in slow motion, while the world moves on. Soft wind, distant piano, a whispered memory fades in. Stay just a little longer. The city lights were holding their breath as we walk without touching hands. Your eyes were somewhere far away, like you already had other plans. The night felt heavy on my skin, every word fell out too slow. I smiled like nothing was wrong, but my heart already knew. You stopped saying my name out loud, like it hurt to let it stay. Every promise felt unfinished, every laugh began to break. I memorized the way you looked, like I was running out of time. I didn't ask you what was wrong, afraid to hear the truth in your reply. I felt the ending coming close before you ever let me know. I loved you before goodbye, before the tears, before the lies, when forever still felt real and we didn't have to try. I loved you and you still stayed before your heart slipped away. You left without a warning sign, but I loved you before goodbye. Maybe love doesn't always break, sometimes it just runs out of breath. I held on longer than I should, you let go without regret. If I could go back one last time, I wouldn't beg you to remain. I'd just hold you a little closer before love learned your name in pain. I loved you before goodbye.